The Obama Presidential Center in Chicago officially opens to the public on Friday, Juneteenth, with a star-studded opening ceremony happening tomorrow. Ahead of its debut, the Obamas gathered for a special celebration on Tuesday. Former President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama thanked nearly 500 contributors and stakeholders. The Obama Presidential Center is located on Chicago's Southside. It has a basketball court, fruit and vegetable garden, and a museum tower with 4 floors of exhibits.
Designed for community members and visitors from around the world to inspire, empower, and connect people to change their world through action. And if people in Atlanta want to watch, we will have a watch party on June 18th. We'll be live streamed all around the world. So go to Obama.org where you can grab that link and tune in to watch the live stream to see us open the Presidential Center.
Well, the Obamas announced this week the artists who will perform at that dedication ceremony tomorrow. Some of the stars include the legendary Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, Christina Aguilera, John Legend, and many more. For more information on the grand opening, go to AtlantaNewsFirst.com.